Hello everyone, this is Godzilla1, and I am back with another Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair live stream. And we are going to do our second session, and so far, really enjoying this game. Sorry for a bit of a late start, had to do something that came up. We are still frozen here, but that won't stop me from doing this. So just give me a couple seconds to message this out. Also, I need to do something really quick because I forgot to adjust something. There. Okay. There we go. Now that's fixed. Let me message this out, and then we can get started. Okay, there we go. That's all set up. Also, reminder, Tales from Another Childhood Volumes 1, 2, and 3 are available on Amazon. If you want to check them out, just links in the description below. There are stories of me that me and my mom wrote down of her life in 1950s, 60s, and 70s Appalachia. So, if you want to check those out, little prompt to do so. But regardless, had some interesting D&D stuff this week because I always like to talk about that. My Kinku Sai warrior had surgery. Long story short, I think I mentioned it, Fox Yao, my Kinku Sai warrior fighter, is an escaped slave. And he had a slave brand on him. So the artificer in our party, who is somewhat lost her mind, but is still genuinely benevolent and also kind of and knows biology to a degree, and the rest of the party basically did surgery to remove the slave brand. And that led to a really emotional moment because Fox Yao has been marked with that brand his entire life. Like, since he was able to walk, he had the brand on him. And just seeing it gone was just something very emotional to roleplay. Especially because one thing about Foxyal is he can only speak in his own voice. Because for those that don't know, Kinku have a racial curse where they don't have their own voice. They have to mimic other creatures and like piece together sound clips to talk. So your average Kinku's real voice is a collection of their favorite sound clips. In Foxyal's case, he cannot do that. I mean, well, he can, but only if he's wearing the fox mask he wears. Otherwise, he can only talk in the voice of his former master. Oh, this is new. Okay, got a new tonic, which is useful. So I guess the more of the bees we rescue, the more areas we can enter. Nice. Okay, I need to remember the controls because it's been... Okay, so I forget where... Oh, over there. Okay, so... Just need to... Okay, so if I jump in water, it stops. That's... Because I know I need to blow that up. Okay, actually, I think if I just stand here. Ah, that was close. Also, I have a new controller now. That said, it is a controller with quite a different, at least I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, apparently not. Still, there's something I need to blow up. Aha. I knew there was somewhere I needed to blow up. Ooh, another tonic. Spider Cham. I don't know what that does. Okay, so there's more stuff. Okay, I need to find... But yeah, I got a new controller. It's... it's a wired controller, actually. Because, like I said, my old one was breaking down. Or it was having issues. So, Impossible Lair is over there. Don't want to give that a shot at the moment. Oh, okay, that's the... that's Hivory... Okay, so that's like the ruins of... I don't know what that did. That's like the ruins of... Capital B's old lair. Okay, so we need to find somewhere else. Also, we got more tonics. I don't really want that. The enjoyment by slowing down time for the entire chapter. Who doesn't enjoy a leisurely stroll through a troubled kingdom? Okay, that's useful, but Yooka climbs ropes and any more quickly, does everything a spider can, almost. Coin banker, you no longer lose coins when Yooka dies. That one would be incredibly useful. I currently have this one. Like, that one's actually really useful, and I have more than enough, because that is one of the more annoying things to lose, but at the same time, okay, so been there, and I don't see a way to actively change it. I think we found another book. Huzzah! Huzzah! You returned! Let's give 10 quit coins. You want to unlock the paywall? Yeah, might as well. Smashing! So we've unlocked more of the map now. But, yeah, okay, so we've apparently unlocked quite a bit of stuff, actually, but satisfied customer for trouser. Okay, what's through here? I don't think I've been through here yet. Okay, so a bit of fast travel. That's always welcome. Yeah, we're not gonna 100% it, but obviously we need to get enough coins to unlock enough of the map to get everything. Also, there's another potion or tonic. Try twirl. Okay, what does that one do? Also, I'm aware that apparently you cannot use these in the impossible lair itself. When you're in the air, press and hold to perform a triple twirl and gracefully glide around. Yooka says it's flying. Yuki calls it flying with style. That's useful, but and there was a chest there. Let me go get that. But yeah, back to Foxy Owl. The thing with Foxy Owl that's interesting to me is that he's a character, because he can only speak in William's voice if he's not wearing the mask because he was conditioned that way. He's a character who simultaneously can, who cannot emote with his face while wearing the mask, but can with his voice, and has the opposite happen when he's not wearing the mask. Okay, so to get okay, so to get this, I'll need to find something. Okay, there's something up there. Is this a new one? Okay, yeah, that's a new one. But first... Okay, so there's obviously water up there to use. Oh, wait, do I have enough for that? Yeah, I do. Like, quills are really easy to come by, and while the tonics are useful, score. Okay, so where does this key go? Oh, up here. And another tonic with googly eyes. What does this one do? You guys have possessed every enemy. They can take one extra hit, but at least they look more amusing. Okay, so that basically just, like, makes enemies more amusing. And it's kind of difficulty spikes in exchange for more quills. Okay, that's interesting. But, yeah, so Foxtail's this character who, due to how he was conditioned, can only ever emote halfway in any given situation. Which I just find like a very interesting concept. Okay, that was my bad. I forgot that those things work that way. Regardless. Oh, did it disappear? That's honestly dumb. Oh well. I don't know what game that's similar to, but I remember there's another game where that was a kind of a thing. Okay, what was I actually supposed to... Oh, okay, well, whatever. Okay, well, this thing now... Yeah, so I just find that a very fascinating character idea, and I'm really enjoying... Like, Foxtail's also kind of interesting because he's basically the Lone Ranger / Zorro archetype character. Okay, so not gonna work there, but... Okay, so that's an insta-death. That's good to know, I guess. So the acid's an insta-death. Okay. Okay, so that took care of those things. Yeah, I just find that a very fascinating character to play. And I just like D&D in general. D&D in general is honestly, I think D&D is one of those things where I can just heavily recommend playing at least once. So long as you can get a party you can actually, you know, do things with, because it is very possible, like, a lot of people will tell you this, bad D&D is worse than no D&D. So make sure that you're, like, generally speaking, like, if you have a bunch of friends who are at least interested in D&D enough to try it, you'll probably have a good time. Like, my first campaign was Rime of the Frost Maiden, which, that one was fun. Like, we didn't know, like, the DM was new, we were new, so everyone kind of made some mistakes. Ah, dang it. Okay, that's a bit difficult. Fortunately, fortunately, there's no, you know, no lives, so that's... Okay, that's gonna be a bit... I'm gonna have to time that better. Really, I can kind of recommend, okay, there we go. Okay, that's gonna make this significantly easier. Because I can just destroy you. Or, you know, I can just fall back into the acid and die. How did I destroy it before? Okay, maybe that's what I need to do. Okay, how did I destroy it before? There we go. I believe, like, the jumping on the enemy's head is, like, the single most classic of all platformer maneuvers. Ah, it was almost, that was close. So far, I have not found any of the coins, which, you know, honestly not too big of a deal. I can always come back through. I'm just a little probably because I just keep... okay, so no going back. Flaming Gears of Death. That's disconcerting. Okay. Okay, that one was a bit of a challenge. Okay, yeah, I missed out on the quills, but I'm more concerned about, you know, existing than the quills. Okay. Sorry, Yooka, that this is... Of course. I get distracted by that. But yeah, D&D, I feel, is like one of those... Okay, there's one of the coins I need. Okay, there. Got at least one. So now we know one of them's down here, which is, you know, something. Okay, normally there's... Okay, we at least got one of the coins. Not entirely happy that I only got one, but whatever. Heaven Lin. I love that each of the battalion members has a name. That is just hilarious to me. But yeah, like, I wish that there was more. Actually, I kind of wish there were more D&D. There was more D&D than just. There was more D&D video games that are actually good. Than just Baldur's Gate 3. Like, there are, but they're older. I mean, like, modern video games. Like, the D&D online's good, but, like, I wish there was more 5e ones, because that's the edition I've somewhat grown up with, so to speak. I love that Yooka just has to hold everything like as a chameleon. I keep thinking Yuka's a male, like female, but no. Whom goes there? Halt! Who dares approach the great Rampos's mighty creek? Hey Rampo, you seem to be blocking this water. Yeah, get out of the way, Dampo. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's interesting. Unnecessary rudeness, thou mortal pest. Good Rampo is on damn duty until final payment of the mine extorts new teeth. Extorate new teeth. Alright, because you kind of broke those. Last Avenger, a pair of rapscallions coldly smashed them. Terrible. I hope you find the culprits. If you wish to pass, you'll have to wait 6 months until the great Rampo's duties are fulfilled. 6 months? I can fill the stream faster myself sooner than that. Come on, Lele. I'm sure we can get him to open somehow. Okay, so obviously key. Oh, am I gonna have to hit him with a bomb? I mean, it's necessary to continue the story. I kind of hope we don't end up having to hit him with a bomb. Okay, gonna have to, I guess, hit that with something. Okay, there we go. Why is the rock going to explode? That's weird. Okay, so there's like little pebbles there that tell me how to do it. Yeah, like I wish, like D&D Online's good. Neverwinter is good. Like there's a lot of good old D&D games, but I mean like ones for 5e. Like I wish there was more for 5e. Unfortunately, 5e seems to be the one that kind of gets the short end of the stick. Am I gonna have to hit him with a bomb? I'm kind of feeling bad about this, but I gotta do it to, you know, save the world and all. Arg! I'm sorry, Rampo. That's. Curse you, great Rampo will never enjoy boiled sweets again. Oh, again. That's gonna happen like every game, isn't it? Like this poor guy, but it's sadly a necessity to continue the story, which is unfortunate. But now this is a... But yeah, I wish there were some more 5e games. The only other one I've heard of apparently is not particularly good. But Baldur's Gate 3 obviously is. Baldur's Gate 3 is great. It's like a rainforest. Oh wait, I can do that? Okay, it turns out I can jump higher than I thought I could off of that. Okay. Okay, so apparently I cannot do that, defeat that guy that way. Maybe this is like, okay, yeah, I can only kill them by jumping on their head. Okay. Okay, cannot go through there. Okay, fell to my doom. That happens on occasion. Okay, this part's gonna be a bit more difficult. I think we're at the point in the game where it does start to get more difficult. Excuse me. Yeah, this is a fun game. And I messed that up a little bit. I have a feeling I was supposed to do something else to get that one. And I don't feel like I was close enough to die to that, but whatever. You get Yooka-Laylee back, so that's... I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. Dang it. Okay, I got a little greedy there. Honestly, Laylee's kind of cute with something in his mouth. I mean, Yuka. So I need some sort of bomb to get in there. Yeah, but like I said, D&D is good if you get the chance to play it. I mean, to actually play D&D, I do recommend it. Okay, that's... this is definitely... There's definitely a bit of a difficulty spike, but it feels like a fair difficulty spike. Yeah, okay. Like, this does not feel frustrating, especially the like, I think when there's no lives, I tend to feel like I tend to forgive stuff being harder if, you know, like, lives are not an issue. Okay, died due to honestly getting distracted with stuff. But yeah, I don't know how to trigger that. I think I actually have to hit it, don't I? Oh, okay. Okay, so I need to figure out how to... I think I needed more momentum there to get through that, and I want to get through that, so... Okay, there's clearly a way to get down there. I want at least one coin, because I do need the coins. Like... Yeah, I think that was a mistake on my part, but... Looks like all you get from that is quills anyway, like it's not like a coin one. Okay, how am I supposed to get down there? Because I don't... Do I need to, like, jump at... Can I, like, I'm trying to figure out... Oh, hey, Skipper. Having trouble? Hold to skip past this bit. Okay. I appreciate that there's an anti-frustration feature, like, and if you're having a lot of trouble on a part. Okay, I don't know how to get that, but everyone struggles with this a bit. I got distracted. Put your feet up and let me skip. I like that they give you the option. The option. Like, I would have already cleared this. Like... Okay. Like, I don't think there's any way to actually... Okay, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any way to actually do it. Okay, is there anything else? Okay, I did not get a single coin, which, you know, fine. Like, if I really need coins, a Joe the Bee. I don't know. If I really need the coins, I can always go back to ones that I've already beaten. Okay, that's another one. So, each of these that I recover, I can... Okay, so I'm trying to figure... Okay, how do I get this to grow? Nah. Oh, okay. I forget I can just... Okay. I forgot that was an option. I do wonder if there's an alternate, like... And what happens if I freeze the water? Okay, simple enough. Also, my new controller is a wired one, right, which I hear are generally more reliable than the wireless ones I was using prior. There we go. That must be Dr. Puzz's missing switch. Care to do the honors? Oh dear, this machine was designed to make the level easier. The grimacing baddies were supposed to be for decoration. Look at her go. Okay, so that does something. Looks like there's probably more enemies here now, but let's see. But yeah, back to D&D. I think the funnest thing about D&D. Oh, hi Trooper. Sorry I was late. I was just downloaded Star Trek Online on my laptop. Okay, that. Okay, there's just an endless stream of these guys now. So there are just an endless stream of these things chasing you throughout the entire level now. Okay, here I'm relatively safe. I've been playing on console, but the server kept getting disconnecting, so I'm switching to PC. Understandable. Sorry, Yooka! I mean, Laylee! At least I just managed to get there, so... Okay, so apparently now the entire level is just going to be flooded with these things! Kinda sucks because I have to start everything all over again, but oh well. I mean, if it's a game you'll like... Okay. Okay, good. Got a coin, so that's at least one. Ah, so close. Wait, I have to go through the save again because, okay, that's annoying. Ah, okay, that's annoying. There we go. Okay, I'm going to save that because that's... That's irritating in many ways. Okay, so at the very least I managed to handle that decently well. I don't need to go back up there because I already got the coin. I saved after getting the coin. At least I think I did. Yep, I did. Okay. Okay, let's wait for this parade of them to pass. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Okay. Okay, I didn't think that that would happen, but whatever. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this guy. Oh. Oh, I see. I was not seeing what I was supposed to do, so... If I don't end up dying again, which is honestly very possible. Okay, that's irritating, but... Okay, that's a second coin, and I'm going back here to save before I lose that. That's exactly why I wanted to do it that way. Now I don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's... Okay. Oh, I think I see what I'm supposed to do here. I did not actually want to do that. I wanted to... Okay, it probably is best that I saved. But I think what I need to do is head back all the way over here to get the thing. Well, fortunately, I'm able to do this, so that saves me some trouble. Okay, I was thinking that was what I needed to do. Turns out it wasn't. So I don't really know how to open that, actually. I thought that was the way, but it's not. Ah, oh, dang it. Okay, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's still slightly annoying. Okay, that's enough of that. Just making sure. Okay, Lil Bian. And I got 2 coins, so that's something. But yeah, it kind of sucks that you have to start everything all over again. Okay, so that's another bee rescued. Man, there's still a massive amount of map I have not yet achieved. Great job, friends. Looks like you figured out this machine's mystery, so you don't need me anymore. Remember, you can affect that level at any time by flipping the switch here. I think I'll head back to Shipwreck Creek and begin some new research. You managed to find your way home, come visit. Okay, now I need to head this way because if I remember, I was in the process of figuring this out over here. I like Star Trek Online, so it won't be too bad. I just need to get used to playing with the keyboard instead of the controller. I can understand that. Okay, so that one is... Okay, so is there a way to deal with this? Okay. There is... I don't know if there's anything else here. Okay, let's head back up here. Alright. Okay, clearly there's something I need that bomb for. Okay, because I want to know if I can... I don't think there's probably a third one. There probably is not another variation. I don't know what it's supposed to deal with that. But... clearly there's meant to be... I need to look around to see, because there's clearly meant to be... something more that I need to use that bomb for, and I don't know what it is. There's nothing in here. At least not that I can see. But, yeah, you know what? Yes, that's enough, okay? Real shame of me if you were to fall off this cliff to the right. You may well make most of it and buddy slam on the way down, okay? Okay, that is convenient. Blockbuster film. Okay, what does that do? Changes the colors of everything to make it look like a blockbuster film. There's a joke to be made about movies here. You know what? I'm gonna buy this one and just see what it looks like, because that actually sounds fun. Like, it's purely aesthetic. So... okay, so obviously there's something around here I can use to push down on that. I don't know what it is, but it's clearly around here somewhere. Okay, I can also go through there. And I think that's where I'm gonna have to go at the moment. Like I said, I'm not gonna do all, I'm not gonna 100% the game. I don't really do that very often. Okay, so everything is poison gas. I have a feeling I probably don't want to go through that. I gotta do something about that stinking bramble. A day for a scroll. Okay, challenge level, but oh, okay, if I attack them from behind, I can kill them fairly easily. Okay, I did not realize I could kill them from behind. because that makes things significantly easier. Okay, so that makes things much easier, honestly. Great job! We now have the power to alter the overworld. Watch this. Okay, so I just learned that apparently they are renaming Overwatch 2 back to just Overwatch, apparently. Did not... Because apparently Overwatch 2 has... I've heard Overwatch 2 is just failing on almost every conceivable level. Okay, so tonic found, thick skin. Okay, I have a feeling this probably is gonna let me take more hits. More time invincible, he takes a hit. Oh, okay, so... basically a damage, extra invincibility frames. Okay, that's cool and all, like... Okay, so what kind of bomb is this? It's kind of amazing how Blizzard killed all the goodwill they got from the first Overwatch. I mean, it is Activision Blizzard. Unfortunately, that is just a fact of life and how they deal with things. But first, let's head in here. Soul Blade Evade. Oh, this sounds lovely. Yeah, Activision Blizzard just has this habit of screwing up on every conceivable level, and it's sad because they're sitting on a lot of good IPs. Okay, I want to see how that looks. Let's see how this looks. But... okay, so it has better shading. Okay, I actually kind of don't like this. I mean, it's not terrible, mind you, but... If you want to change out, you'll see 6 fills you've collected in this level so far. Yeah, that something about the shading and that was just messing with my vision, and I did not like it. Like, I just did not like how that looked and immediately just had to be like, oh. Okay, so that helped. Like, I feel like Activision Blizzard had a lot of things they could have done right and proceeded to do every single one of them wrong. Sad thing is, I feel like Overwatch is one of those properties that could have been done significantly better. Like, I'm glad, like, I'm into Marvel Rivals now. Like, me and some friends of mine play a lot of Marvel Rivals now, so... And Marvel Rivals is just... basically, from what I've heard, everything Overwatch was trying to be, but better. But the thing with Marvel... Of course, the thing with Marvel Rivals is it's all existing IPs. Like, it's an existing IP, whereas... Okay, so we have that now. There's a lock up there. But okay, I can get up there if I stand on this one. I like that there's multiple paths you can take to figure out what to do. Ah, shoot. Okay, gonna have to... I messed that up. But, yeah, like, Activision Blizzard's just one of those companies where you want them to be better, but you get the feeling they're probably not going to try. Like, I'm not as against them as I am Konami, but that's kind of difficult to be more against them than I am at Konami, because Konami is... Konami is Konami, and it is very difficult to make me hate some gaming company more than I hate Konami. Dang it, I shouldn't have... I feel like I shouldn't have hit that, but... Oops. Well, that immediately set me off to a rocky start, because I now have to do this without Laylee, which, for obvious reasons, is not going to be a fun time. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a difficulty spike, but again, I feel the fact that the game you essentially have infinite lives definitely helps. Okay, that was literally me just getting greedy. Like, anything, like, the fact that you have infinite lives and you're really only losing quills you gained, like, okay, I just screwed myself over there. Okay, that was... I should have died there significantly sooner than I did. Yeah, I was just... Yeah. Honestly, this part is not as difficult as I'm probably making it. I'm just getting greedy. But the fact that there's no... You know, you don't have to... that there's no life counter makes this significantly better. I mean, when the level was called Dodging Saw Blades, I mean, what else could you conceivably expect from a level called Dodging Saw Blades? I mean, it's definitely it's definitely what it advertised. There's definitely saw blades, and I'm having to dodge them. So, oh, that is. Yeah, I heard about that. Sonic Issue 84 came out, and Sage properly debuted. That is cool. I do like that. I love that Sage is now a proper, like a proper Sonic character that will appear in the mainline games. So clearly, I'm going to need this for something. That is a giant enemy crab. But yeah, when the level is called Dodge the Saw, I believe it was literally Dodge the Saw Blades. Cubot and Orbot hugged Sage when Eggman summoned her and called her the little sister. That is adorable. Okay, how do I get in there? Oh, okay, I see how I get in there. Yeah, when a level is called Dodge the Saw Blades, this is pretty much what you expect. I mean, okay, I was expecting circular saws, and these are chain saws, but not much difference there. Yeah, I unironically am only surprised by the fact that I was expecting, you know, circular saws, and we get chainsaws. But other than that, this is pretty much exactly as advertised, what you would expect. Oh, okay. So that... I need to be very careful there, because that's an insta-death. Okay. Also, one, because, you know, there are... Okay, so just need to be careful here, and this is perfectly good. Okay. Actually, what is this level called? No, I can't, okay, I can't see the level. Okay, so what I need to do here is, you know, just wait for the moment that this is passed back, rush over, grab the quill, and then I'm good, because, you know... There we go. I got a little too overzealous there. Okay. Why did the camera just stop going up there? Because it felt like it? Like it just for, you know, posterity. That's not make me have to go through that again, and... Okay, so let's do this. This does not seem difficult at all. Okay, that was annoying, but whatever. Ah, dang it. Okay. I feel like some of the coins are naturally designed just so that you cannot get them on your first... You're not going to know where they are in your first playthrough, which... You know what? That's perfectly fine. But since a lot of old... Okay, so that turns out I can get squished there. That's kind of irritating and feels a bit unfair. Well, actually, okay, no, that actually makes perfect sense to be a bit to be possible. Okay, so this is going to take significantly more manual dexterity to pull off. I would ask why capital B required to create an entire level composed entirely of saw blades. I could have gotten that one. I'm not gonna die just to get it. Like I said, if I need to go back and get more of them, I can, because I know where a lot of them are now. I think I got at least a couple. Did I get it? Okay, I got one. Okay, Saw Blade Evade. I thought it was Dodge the Saw Blade, but no, it's Saw Blade Saw Blade Evade. Okay, yeah. I mean, I had to avoid Saw Blades, so it definitely lived up to what it was supposed to be. Now I need to just figure out... What does this specific type of bomb actually do? Okay, there's clearly a... Maybe I'm supposed to throw it in him? I mean, when a level's called Saw Blade Evade, you kind of know what to expect. Okay, so where am I actually supposed to go? Okay, so clearly I'm missing the... Like, I was expecting this to maybe be able to destroy those, but it can't. Okay, so what do the green bombs do? Okay, okay, so they can function like bombs, but I... Finally, you dummies made it to the scorch berries. Hurry up, idiots, hurl some this way. You're free at last. And of course there's some over here, so let's... do this. Okay, so obviously... Oh, I was... okay, so I just have to... That's doable. Especially if I start over here and know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, that won't work. I was about to spit it out. Okay, very clearly there's a way to do this. You can... in another way, I think. Okay. Nope, I got it. I mean, there probably is another way. Oh, right there. Okay, I made that way more difficult than I actually needed to. But that is just kind of... Okay. Free at last. A honey pot. I bet he's a sweet character. Sweet. Shut it. Can't you see I've misplaced my sweet ingredients? I'm entirely cranky without my sugar quota. It's alright. My stew has been on medium high for so long, I think it's gone all bitter. Let me just... slurp. Yep, terrible. Search the forest for something sweet. Beat me up, will you? Okay. Okay, so something sweet. I honestly feel sorry for the guy. He's been trapped in there for so long. It's no wonder he's a little bit cranky. Okay. So we will find there's more of a forest, so I have a feeling that might be how he changed the... Okay. Eat down my walls. You'll never find my secret entrance. Okay, well, first let's find out what this key does. Okay, so obviously need to knock that down first. Is it down here? Okay, there we go. Okay, we got a lot of that now. Okay, aha! I don't want to go back down there yet. I think that will just stay there. Yes, it will. Okay, good. Also, I should... yeah, this autosave, so don't have to worry about saving every 5 minutes, which is always a nice touch. Production pass. Okay. Okay, I really need to remember that I can do roll jumps. Okay, so your standard issue, non-OSHA applying Factory of Death. I don't... Ow. Okay, that was my mistake, and it cost me actually quite a substantial amount of stuff, because, you know, I need to remember I can just go back there. Like, that would probably be something I want to recall. Okay, there's clearly also something down there. And that was a mistake on my part, because I thought that that would smash. But it did not. What is it with supervillains and their lairs just being the most non-OSHA... I guess it's in the nature of villainy to not want to obey laws of labor laws. Okay, got one of those. So that's good. And got that, which is also good. Like, capital B, what are you actually building here? I'd ask that, but I don't even know what your original business actually built. Wait, did his original... If I remember, wasn't his original business legitimately books? And that's why he wanted the grand book, so he'd have, like, complete and utter, like, monopoly on the concept of books in general? Like, if I remember right, wasn't that his entire goal? Okay... Like, how many villains could you, like, legitimately shut down just by calling, like, OSHA on them? Like, that would actually be a fun parody, is just a villain gets stopped not by the hero being the hero, but purely just by someone just finding proof of their stuff and... Okay. One second. Okay. There we go. Sorry, Laylee, I needed to make that save. Okay, that was not. Okay, that was significantly more frightening than I thought it would be. Sorry about that, I just need to respond to something really quick. Okay, that was not what I was supposed to do. I thought there would be more. Okay. You know, I'd question exactly, like, I do question, like, what like, with factories like this. In fiction, like, what is the point, like, what is Capital B actually making here? But then I remember at this point, he is just trying to, he just dropped all pretense of actually being a CEO and just wants to, and has gone full take over the world. Okay, there we go. Second. Ah, dang it. Okay, yes, so sorry about that. That was my bad. Like, again, this is just one of those things where I'm just like, you know, this, yes, I've died multiple times, but this is one of those things where it just feels like, because there's no life counter ticking down, I just feel like this feels significantly more fair than, like, Okay, I'm gonna have to just get through here and then worry about that. Or, you know, just get squashed immediately. That can also happen. A game I finished in the end zone is a great circle. I think I've heard of that one. I should be dead right now, but thankfully I'm not. Save point. Good. And everything is now on fire. That adds a certain amount to this. Okay, that was my bad. I don't even know if that was... I don't know how to break those, really. Okay. Oh, well, first off... Well, let's see what's over here first. Oh, a tonic. Hey, get off my roof. Black and white film. Okay, I kind of obvious what that one is. Okay, let's do this. This one, I'm not sure what to expect. We're gonna go back the other way. Okay, so yeah, alright. You hear about the new Mystery Science Theater 3000 revival? No, I have not. I'm curious, however. Okay, so if I want to do that, I need to be very much quicker. Okay, partnering with Rift Tracks this time and bringing back Mike as a host. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's kind of just... That's not worth it. Like the coin, okay, the coin I'll take a risk for, but not the... Okay, this one's definitely going to be a bit more difficult. Okay, so... Ah, shoot, shoot! Okay, so it doesn't look like there's going to be much in the way of checkpoints here. Okay, that was... So this is just like a get moving or die situation, which... You know what? That's a welcome gameplay change, so I'm going to not complain too much about that. That was... Okay, so... Okay, that might have been the mess up that's going to cost me my life here. Okay, save point. Good. Okay. No. I thought for a second there it might have not. Okay, so basically I have very little time to actually, you know, react to things. Yeah, if I don't get on that on my first try, I am completely another. There is no second chance here. Okay, that does not feel like that should have worked, but it did. Okay, yeah, at least I'm at a point where I can have a little less precision to deal with these things. Alright, there's a ring over here, I need to remember that. Okay, this is one of the more challenging levels so far, but... But this is actually... Okay, this part's easier if I pace it correctly. Okay, so did that... Okay, that's a stage clear. Secret exit. Okay, does that mean I didn't... what does the secret exit do? Oh, it puts me up here. Nice. Battalion rescued. Okay. So, special one. Okay, well, that's where we're going to end this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.